Hi there, welcome back. It's UK here with a video response to Sam Olgey's post about his gaming geeky. It's one of those tough questions because I'm guessing that depending on who you ask, you get a different response as to what is a geek. For instance, one of the things that really bugs me, and I only spot this in Americans, is they use nerd to represent geek, where over here nerd is a computer geek, someone that builds computers or is into their software or writes program stuff. It's still geek, but a geek otherwise is someone that's into D&D or HeroClix or comics or whatever, but nerds are specifically computer geeks. And it really weirds me out when Americans refer to nerds as geeks. Well, I assume it's all package and parcel of the same thing over there. So, geek. To me, the geek side of things is anything that isn't part of the mainstream, isn't part of the mundane world. We're geeks. Those out there are mundanes. I've often used that particular term a little bit disparagingly, which I probably shouldn't. So I think, anyone that's into something that isn't part of the mainstream, that's still looked as, what the hell are they doing? Shouldn't they be off doing, having jobs and leading a proper life? Why don't they grow up? That sort of thing. And I noticed that seems to be fairly common sort of approach in America. Over here, you still have it, but nowhere near as much. People, here in the UK, you don't really get it. You'll get the odd person who will shout geek at you as you're sitting there playing D&D in the shop or whatever. But generally over here, it's a lot more accepting, of the geek spectrum. But is gaming geeky? Absolutely. Whether you're a role player, you're a board gamer, a magic, or card player, whether you're into HeroClix, into your comics, you collect movies. I'm a big movie buff. I've got quite a large collection of DVDs, various things. If you're passionate about it, I think it also makes you more of a geek. Let's be fair. You don't get many true passive Star Trek fans. If they're going to be real geeks, they're going to dress up as Klingons or Romulans or whatever and go to conventions. I know people who do live action role play, and even when they're not doing it, they'll still wear like their costumes about the house or stuff like this. They'll be in character, or preparing themselves for character, and they're into it. And even I think that hobby gaming, which is what I call the role play, board game, card game, miniature game, geek spectrum, hobby gaming. Even I say that it's not just a hobby; it's a lifestyle. It's a life choice. Because I'm a confirmed geek, and it is my life choice. All my spare time when I'm not doing things with friends, family, what have you, it's usually doing something involving the geekdom. Even when I'm not playing stuff, I'm writing lists for like Warhammer, or I'm designing scenarios, or thinking through scenarios for Pathfinder. I'm plotting scenarios for upcoming HeroClix tournaments. I read the 40k novels, the D&D novels. I watch a lot of sci-fi. It's what I am. I'm a geek. Pretty much everybody down at our games club would stick their hands up. We had an incident, quite funny incident, a few years back. We were at our local game store when we had it, and everyone inside was busy playing whatever they had, and a group of us wanted to do some role playing. We were playing RuneQuest at the time, and we're sitting there, and these guys walked by, all uppity of themselves, just like geeks. At which point, all four of us around the table just turned around and went, yes. And the guys, these two lads, just didn't know what to do, and they were just like, and quickly wandered off because they'd embarrassed themselves, you know. Hell, even my mum's a geek. She has every Star Trek on video, on VHS and DVD. She's got all the Stargate and SG-1 and Atlantis DVD box sets and the movies. You know, she's got. At one point, she was obsessed with Michael Dorn, Worf off of Next Gen, and she had pictures of him posted up around the house, much to my dad's sort of like dismay. But yeah, no, I think the whole spectrum of gaming stuff, even if you're talking console games or anything, it's still part of the geek spectrum. It's all geeky, we're all geeks. It's good. You know, we're passionate about our hobbies, we're passionate about our interests. I think it's a good thing. And there you go, and I've wrangled on far too long already. So take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.